boeba's is terug. Ik was weg voor 2 jaar geweest, but de wijze supporters, die mannen vat kansen hier. Ik geet hulle kansen gie, but nou wat ik terug is, dan zeg laat ik kansen, can't you see? Zo naar my koppel jou naam penny. Ze claim ook dat zij is die beste wat woeste nou weet, dan forget ik jou naam gegees. So voor mij noemt zij Pabotti, dat zij is die Duffy. Dat zij is die Duffy. We allemaal weet zij is die Duffy. Raden van zij is zo'n, maar ze is glad die je honing niet even ze kattie. Die boeba's is terug in ons level op, os 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 level op. Die boeba's is terug in ons level op, os 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 level op. Voor 2 jaar gedeeld met zaken. Hij is wel vroeg uit zijn move van die straten. Sties leek, jel boeien les lakens. Fokken de wij is jouw beats wat ik slapen. Je maakt fame op ze slapen. Zij betaalt voor mij woos, fokken free sample. Jouw lyrics en jos niet zo samples. Wat ze try unbeer, when I'm stop. Je wens nog altijd hij soort wat op koud zijn gevallen. Het kan vallen op mij. Net om aan allemaal jouw fans te bewijs. Kijk hoe easy is hij met een serious face. Los met demon en mij ik een serious J. En ik weet ook dat zij is bewust van die feit dat ik baas het voor 1000%. Zij zal mij nooit kan replace. Dat zij is die Duffy. Dat zij is die Duffy. We samen weten zij is die Duffy. Raden van zij is zo'n, maar ze is glad die je honing niet even ze kattie. Die boeba's is terug in ons level op, os 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 level op. Die boeba's is terug in ons level op, os 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 level op. Ik heb net gegaan in te zoeken naar mij. Jouw trek het geblow, wat carrière is voorbij. Zo kan ze voor jou wel competen aan mij. Ik weet dat niemand is beter als mij. Hoe stuk wat te horen in de stad. Ze praat ik van waist, maar is vlak. Trip of ik drol, ik maak. Deze zijn goed in jouw mag. Ik hou voor mij laag zoals die bas. Maar als ik moet trappen, een plek die is te laat, ze moet vat. Allemaal is wijs dat die boeba's is lang al in zijn eigen klas. Nou ze tranen was bij je zit Duffy. Dat zij is die Duffy. We samen weten zij is die Duffy. Raden van zij is zo'n, maar ze is glad die je honing niet even ze kattie. Die boeba's is terug in ons level op, os 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 level op. Die boeba's is terug in ons level op, os 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 level op. Bij mij zie je poesie zachtjes. Bij mij maar die woordjes als satin. Ik zo ook begin voel zoals een draakje. Je kijkt naar mijn mensen, ze noemen mij Gaddafi. Je naast baas wat ze heet is Jolani. Even jouw beats weet ook zij kan niet staan. Ze noemt voor mij daddy like zij die Japanisch. Ze weet zeker van mij wat link met Natani. Dan eerst voor mij rijdt dat ze niet gaat betalen. Zij zet ook je local laters bij mijn naam. Ik laat mij niet schalen als het komt bij betalen. Geweek voor die spot, niks een vraag van een honey. Die rappers is kakjes. Ik zie niet een nee op mijn vlakkie. Praat van die honens, gebijten, maar dan maar die honens en brakjes. Zij is die Duffy. Dat zij is die Duffy. We samen weten zij is die Duffy. Raden van zij is zo'n, maar ze is glad die je honing niet even ze kattie. Die boeba's is terug in ons level op, os 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 level op. Die boeba's is terug in ons level op, os 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 level op.
Fatality.
I don't know if the sound's good, guys. Please let me know.
Don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker
Everything
don't
seems
miss,
good
man.
on my
He's
end,
good.
but the sound
In the
might
heat
be
of battle,
the
he
mic,
don't miss.
No.
the
In
mic
the heat
might
of
be a little soft.
controversy, he don't miss.
But let me know if it sounds good. The moment we're good, we can run it like there's no rush or anything for us on the stream. We are waiting for some things to happen. It is Monday, so we don't want to rush into anything. It's still the beginning of September as well. So just want you guys to be mindful of that. I just want to get some jams on here. So I think that we're good, you know. Sound not good, mic quite soft. Okay. Let me know if the mic is better. Let me know if the mic is better. The mic does seem really soft though, I won't lie. Sorry guys, some water. So I haven't used the thing in a long time, and some water did spill. Okay. Let me know what they could do, guys. The sound might be a bit rough. Like I said, why is the thing being capped? The sound's being capped. The mic's being capped at a certain level. Okay, so it's the music. Okay. Let me know if that's better. Okay, so there's something wrong. I need to check it out later. Like I said, guys, sorry, man. I've plugged out the PC so many times, so I've noticed every time I plug out the PC, what happens is good now. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, like I said, like this is complete different settings compared to what we had. Okay, I hear it. The mic sounds different. The mic sounds different. I might need to clean everything. But anyway, guys. Anyway, thank you guys for joining in. Welcome to the stream. It's been quite a while since I've been live. But you know, I've been taking some time off. I've been working on myself and so forth, and I've come to realize that like guys, like don't get me wrong, like I love streaming for you guys. I love streaming. I love doing this. But you know what makes it difficult for me? I wouldn't say what makes it difficult. You know what demotivates me? It's like I do this live every single day. Like I will say this publicly now. Any mentor out there, I'm more than willing to take a challenge with him. Let's see who can flip the account the biggest. Let's see who can catch the most pips. I'll always say that. But people would still go to you know, like traders who, in my opinion, I would say they can't trade because they'll trade kak. So for me, the thing with YouTube, I'm not getting paid from it, so it's like I love doing it, but the fact that like I'm doing it for free, the only benefit I do see is brokers who notice me and they want to use me, you know. So it's like it's really demotivating when that happens, because now it's like you don't get noticed for what you're actually doing. But other than that, you know, you guys, some of you guys would know I've been on this little journey with myself where basically I've been going through some spiritual things, you know, and I've conquered the battle, I've won, and so for me that is like you know, I'm really happy about it. Let me just change the settings on here. I'll draw my own boxes. I just want to see the signals. So gold, guys, gold's been exploding to the upside. I haven't looked at gold in a very long time. I was so surprised when I saw gold this afternoon, because it's like this thing finally reached $3,600. So you would know also if you go back to the streams, we've been talking about this level since last year. Since last year we spoke about this specific level, 3,600. So I also want to touch on something. I found it very interesting that that guy Robert Kiyosaki specifically said a few years ago that gold's gonna go to $3,600, right? Now, when that happened, I was bullish on gold, you know, and I'll always say this at Vault last year. This lowest low, Vault last year, 2024. There was a point last year somewhere. No, over here, before last year. You can go back to Vault Markets' website, Instagram page, Vault Markets PE. You can go to my page. You would know that we had NFP Day right over here on this Friday. And we had a live session and we called buys. We called buys on gold at this level right over here at 3 o'clock. We called buys like somewhere around that point for NFP. And we made money, people closed their profits and so forth. But if you look at what happened, long term and what price is trading at, that is fucking insane. That is insane, guys. Huh? That risk reward is insane. So for me, that was a very, very beautiful trade. But also, I found it very, very, I wouldn't say suspicious, but the fact that that guy mentioned the specific level for point of reversal. So I'll be looking at gold for reversals, not exactly as yet. So if you follow structure, you can see right over here, price is forming bullish, pullback, higher high, pullback, higher high, pullback, higher high, pullback, higher high, pullback, higher high. So if we look at the price is currently trading at, we can see that this is where the highest high is at. Alright, so the moment we cross this level, I will start looking for price to push even lower. But if we look at the 4-hour chart, you would see that if you look at the structure on a higher time frame, then obviously it's a whole different story. You can then see price has made a higher high. Ooh, price has made a high. Ooh, price made a higher high, pullback, 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 higher high. So with that said, if I just look at what price is currently doing, if this is the 4-hour break of structure, remember guys, remember the market is very psychological and the market has been moving to the upside, so a reversal is imminent on gold. And I understand it's gold and so forth, but the thing is structure has to form. So 4-hour. So the moment we can cross here, I'll be very happy. So also see this level is below 3,600. So this is the key level I'll be looking at for the next few weeks. Is once we have a close below 3,600 and a 4-hour change of character. If we can have price do this, close below this level over here and pull back into a supply zone, I would happily look for sales. And just want to give you guys a reminder there as well. Remember, everything I do here is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. I am the worst trader you will ever come across. You do not want to follow my trades. Yeah. So just be mindful of that. So that's gold. So gold for now, I'm just gonna stay away from it. Let's see. Let's do this on gold. Actually, okay, gold's quite far away. Dow Jones, let's look at the 4-hour over here. They said we're expecting the worst month for the Dow Jones on currently, even though we're trading at the highest highs, we are looking. So I will actually show you guys something. Dow Jones September stats for each year. I can actually do it on here for you guys. Let's do it on here. So if you go to last year September, October, September. So look at September over here. Here's September. What do they have? They have like a double top, and then price dropped throughout September, right? So coincidence? Maybe, maybe not. That was 2023. Let's look at 2024. 2024 September, the market dropped until the end of the month. You can sorry, not in the month, till mid-month. 2023, 2022. You can see, okay, that's that sell. 2022. September again, you can see September sold, If you go to the previous year, you can see again September sold off. September sold off. So we're in September again. So literally for the last few years, 100% win rate based on stats on September for sales. So I was expecting the same thing to happen for September this year. I'm just patiently waiting to get into this position. So let's get into it. I know we've been live for quite some time now, but I would rather take my time explaining things than just try and, get the session started with you guys, I want to always go into a lot of depth, and if that's something that you guys want to go a bit more deeper into, obviously you can. So you can see right over here, this is the 2025 September Open. And you can see price trade above it, broke back below with a very, very strong push below that level. And if you look a bit more deeper into it, you can actually see, if you follow structure, the demand zone is still all the way down here. That means if you are still bullish on USDT, you would have to wait for some pullbacks. So that means a sell could still potentially take place. Sorry, someone is sending me so many messages here. So many messages, bro. Really? Just give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Okay, I want to show you guys something quickly. I took a okay, it's a friend of mine who messaged me. Hey Stensberg, welcome. So guys, so this is not a signal, but my friend just told me that he took longs on Crash 300, so I'm gonna be following him. Let me see. Okay, I see. Yeah, I thought now I entered and I have a pullback. So we entered from this level over here, basically this mitigation zone after the break of structure. So you'll see over there the break of structure. Institutional level over here as well, 900. So he's literally taking it based on the rejection of this level for the 4 hour. So just to give you guys some context there, I took a long here, I entered here, stop is literally below the level 20 pips. So I'm taking someone else. So heads up, I'm taking someone else's trade. Okay, I'm taking someone's trade. Just let you guys know that. We didn't tap though. We didn't tap. Unless there's something I'm not seeing. But yeah, I took this long on Crash 300. One, two, three. Okay. I'll still take it though. I trust him. So this is not a signal. I wouldn't recommend you take it because price could still potentially do this. But I'm taking his trade because I trust him. Price could still do that. So just be mindful of that. Okay, so it's there, you know. I took that crash trade. Let's head back to USDT. So USDT weekly open has been set, and if we look at today, the weekly open, how much risk in that trade? Not a lot of risk. It's up to you how much you want to risk in your trade. I've learned one thing, Mastery Manifest, lately. I don't want to tell people about my finances per se in that sense anymore. I'm just gonna share entries, just gonna share the results and trades. But like I've said, I've been going through some things, and one of the things things have been going very, very good for me, eh? And you know why? Because I haven't shared so much. So it's not nothing against you. I'm not saying that you negative, but there is evil eye watching, you know. So but if you're asking risk sense 20 pips, crash and boom, I always use a minimum of 25 to 10 pips for my stop loss, if you're asking in that regard. So it's right over there, you can see it. But if you're asking how much I'm risking on the trade, unfortunately I will not disclose that on the stream. It's just for, because like we've literally tested it, né? I'm not just saying it, but I feel like I have to share it with everyone. So things have been going very well, and then I haven't shared any public trades and so forth, and things went well, you know. And then the first day I shared a trade publicly, né, I hit a stop loss. Now here's the thing, I understand stop losses do occur and so forth, né, but I just found it very weird after making so much money, and then we posted our profits, and then, you know. So yeah, man, I want to try and focus more solely on purely just giving you guys the education. And yeah, man, you know, I've really you guys would probably notice as time goes on, I'm a lot more calm now, compared to how I used to be. But that happened for a reason as well. I've just come to realize that things have to be done differently, and I can't wait till things actually happen the way I want it to happen, you know. But anyway, apart from that, going back to USD over here, break of structure, 50-minute chart. So I will look at shorts at this level over here on USD. I don't like what's currently happening. I will admit that. I don't like what's currently happening because it doesn't seem like we will get back here. But I'm just going to be following structure. And if there's anything that happens where we, for instance, break below this point over here, if we had to break below this level and price hasn't mitigated that demand zone, let's say we close like that, but we pull back into that level, then this weekly open in that supply zone, that might then be the driving factor for that zone. So we could see price drop now for the session, but you know, I'm not in a rush for anything. Nasdaq, I'm not quite sure about right now at the moment. Let me see something real quick. Okay, so I will still potentially look for shorts on Nasdaq right over here. So nothing really on gold, Nasdaq, USD. And if we go to also, by the way, guys, now I realized that the indicator actually works on other pairs as well. On pairs like Euro USD, the indicator that Sahil made, very, very cool. But apart from that, weekly open, price trading to the upside, so I'll be looking for shorts on EU. I'll be honest, I don't really like this double top over here last week's high, so it's obviously going to be liquidity sitting over here at this point. But let's see what reaction we get. So we've mitigated that supply zone. Okay, I see me in some drawdown there on crash, but it's okay. I just need to see. Okay, guys, I need to phone my brother quickly now. Sorry, so I haven't been trading as much and streaming, so my family has been a bit wild, you know. Honestly. So I'm gonna check what Eve's gonna do over here. Come on, bro. Answer your phone, man. Oh no, man. Why is this man not answering? This is bad. So on the 1 minute currently we can see break of structure, so until I see change of character I won't take a short. And I'll also have to see some sort of closure below the institutional point. So if we can have something like this happen, I would happily look for a short. Okay, so let's see. Hey, this bra is not answering his phone, man. Let's try again. Okay, so that is the piece. So crash 300.
Listen, paying 199 Rand a month for a streaming app and 59.99 for a music app and 99.99 for a fitness app and more money for a bunch of other apps. That really adds up. So why?
Okay, so boom 1000. Let's see what's clapping over here. I can't really do anything over here at this point. Currently we're still making higher highs as well, so I would have to wait until we cross this level all the way up here at last month's high. So I would have to wait for boom 1000 to do something like, so basically I want to see some sort of pattern present itself to the upside and then change character to confirm that it wants to sell off. Ooh, okay, that's my idea there on boom 1000. I'll have to wait it out a bit. Boom 300, there might be a signal over here, I think. Oh, we missed this one. I sent this to the Discord actually. I sent this to the Discord. If you guys are in there. Okay, so I'll be looking for some shorts on boom 300. Once we can tap here. Some nice shorts. Asia high has been swept, Asia low untested. So patiently waiting for this to happen. See boom 500. Boom 500. Okay, lovely. Very, very simple here, guys. Synthetics, very simple. Ek meet sommer met die fucking oog, huh? This is only one of two zones. Will either be, it will either, so technically this zone has been mitigated. Technically it has been mitigated, but it's still a zone that could hold. It's still a zone that could hold all the way up here, so just be mindful of that. But I'll most likely start looking for a short somewhere in this zone, so at the 50% of this more or less. So something like that, but if it doesn't hold here, then my next zone will be over there. So it's just a matter of waiting to see how the candles form. See boom 600. I think boom 600 has been moving to the downside. So yeah, you can see over there, boom, 600 has been moving to the downside. I looked for shorts. I looked for shorts on this thing over here, but I didn't get it, unfortunately. So still patiently waiting on boom 600. Over there. Just give me a second. Me as well. I'll find man. It can be long. Let me know, Nick. No, but it's not fine though. I must get used to this again. I must get used to this. Shit, that's so fucking embarrassing. Anyway. We got it. That's boom 600 over there. Let's see, boom 900. I think we also moved here on boom 900. Guys, my family must now first get used to the fact first now that I'm streaming again. They don't get it. Okay, so boom 900, still waiting for price latest fair value gap all the way up here, so it's also still a long way to go. So there's quite a few trades that's like already like just waiting to move, but you know, you gotta wait on it. Ooh, crash actually looks interesting. Okay, so if we can potentially have a pullback here on crash, I would potentially look for a long. Somewhere around that zone. Something like that. Okay, let's check our trade crash 300, see how things are going. Okay, so and some drawdown. Yeah, crash 500, that thing just exploded, like caught a nice move over here. Had a nice TP, but I couldn't get in again because I had a zone. What happened on crash? I can't remember what happened on crash. 500. I also caught this one. Also caught some nice moves down. Yeah, down here. So I'm still waiting for it to pull back a bit so I can potentially get in again, like potentially around this area. So patiently waiting on that one. Crash 600. Bye donkey. And crash 900. This thing also just moved, so nothing we can really do here. But yeah, guys, that's basically it. Basically it. Quite a few pairs we are looking at. They have to move. Like I also said, that's why I didn't really stream this morning. That's why I didn't stream this morning, because I know we're gonna have to wait on these moves to occur. But I know crash 300 is a pair that I've been following for quite some time. I would love to see crash trade all the way to the upside. But anyway, guys, how are you guys doing, man? I've been gone for so long. How have you guys been doing? How's the trading been going? Hey, Chad. So I just want to see crash, like literally just hit this level up here. I just want to see crash hit here. Then they can continue pushing lower. So if we can if this moves, it will be a nice trade. If this moves, will be a very nice trade. But you can obviously see how you manage your trade. If there's anyone who wants to be part of a fundraiser for a school, send me a DM. Pharo Markets will be sponsoring, or Jevon Pharo, I'll be sponsoring the school. But if any of you guys also want to sponsor the school, hit me up. It'll be a great initiative, you know. And you can also win your money back. Can't believe I'm doing marketing for hockey team. You guys are so quiet in the chat. Are you guys mad at me, or are you guys just vibing? Drop a 1 if you are mad at me, and drop a 2 if you're just vibing. Or say nothing if you're like I must stop swearing, man. That's still one of my biggest sins. Like, I still swear a lot. I'm really trying to like work on my vocabulary and find replacement words for when I want to swear.
Looking for a way to own a vehicle without relying on traditional financing? At No Finance.
I actually found some really, really good songs while I was gone. I'll be right back met aan natuurlijk gewoon Shier gaan slaan. But yeah, guys, talk to me in the chat, man. You know, talk to me. Tell me what you guys have been up to. Tell me what you guys have been trading. You know, tell me, like, talk to me. Like, I've missed you guys so much. You know, I've missed you guys so much. Mark's pretty shitty. Yeah, bro. Like I will admit, like gold has been a bit tricky. But I've been on synthetics, bro. I've been killing the synthetics. So I've been killing those synthetics. Like, yo, guys. Like I've really been killing the synthetics. Check this out. Let me show you guys something. Let me get my email quickly. Now I have to look for another good song like that now. If you guys wanna recommend some songs,
Trade
you guys
forex
can
with 20 times more capital.
feel free. There's some songs here that look so familiar, but let me show you guys. Shit. Sorry guys, I'm thinking I'll show you guys now. Hi bro, how can you phone me? Hello? Are we gonna sound man? Alright, send me hoe waar je naar je klinik is.
Well, climbing over that wall. I remember, yes, I remember, yes, I remember it all. Swear the hype too tall.
Okay. Denk je dus mondelijk om dat met dat pakje op te tellen?
Medicine be on call, yeah. Feeling like you hot enough to melt, yeah. Can't trust no one, can't even trust yourself, yeah. I love you, I don't love nobody else, yeah.
Okay, ik ga nu ook niet zeer besturen met overleven met mij wil samenbrengen. Overleven met mij wil samenbrengen alsjeblieft. Ja, en die andere dan wat ik wil vragen, WhatsApp. De covers voor die Anna. Ja. Oké, maar als je gaat, oké, zo zie je kan vanmiddag morgenochtend brengen. Oké, je bent wel mooi, bedankt voor je praatjes live, hè. Oké. Oké, wacht. Kom eens praten eruit, als je klaar is. Ik ga voor die chat het in. I got you. But nee, as study cases, already a good sign. Praat me later, hè. Sorry about that, guys. Little bro, man. I won't lie, I have not left crypto, building up some bags, waiting for the fourth quarter. Beautiful. Bitcoin has been moving nicely. I'm still waiting on Ripple to do the things. Trading on Prime, no, bro. I've only been in the riv. The only thing with Prime SPT is the fact is like if you want the HomeRun Series, if you want the Killshot, you have to open an account with Prime SPT. So I don't trade with Prime, but I'm working with Sahil with his indicator. So Sahil's with Prime, so you know that's the only reason why. So promoting Prime for the indicator mainly, but like I'm not affiliated with any broker at the moment. There might be something coming for me very soon, but we haven't confirmed it yet. We've been in talks like back and forth for the last like 2-3 weeks. It's a specific broker who has actually reached out to me before and they offered me something and I rejected their deal, and they told me, okay, no, we understand where you're coming from, let's work on it and we'll get back to you. And they haven't gotten back to me until like it was months, guys, months. And they got back to me and they were like, yo, look here, like I think we can figure out how we can have you benefit, your community benefit, and the broker benefit through your streams. That's also why I'm also back. So you know, like I always tell you guys this, guys, you know, I would love to do something big with a broker. It's just, you know, their commitment, bro, is the biggest thing that I need to see. You can also use referral codes from brokers, but that might be easier. Yeah, the thing is, like, that's like, it's fine, bro, to do that, né? But like, I don't wanna earn commissions from brokers and stuff who don't have my vision in mind, you know. It's like the same as, for instance, né, like I can say, like, it's like, not to mention the bad way now, Tix. It's like I can also say, like, hey, check in, né, like I'm against all this drugs, né, that's being sold in the community, but then I'm supplying the drugs, you know. So that's why I wouldn't, like, trust me, bro, like I can do that if I want to. Like, it's very easy to get a normal partnership with any broker, especially like knowing I'm Jevon. I can get any deal with him, like a standard deal. But bro, I'm not looking for standard, you know. I'm over that. Have you guys seen the video that Rydell posted of Ricardo Sonos where he exposed scope markets? Have you guys seen that? ASAP starting to break out in the daily downtrend since the end of July. Now just a little pullback, Tix. We're buying the dip, Tix. We're buying the dip, bruh. Hey Ruben, welcome, brother. Long time.
Beneath your Jeep, the second you turn that keyhole, the heat blows, your weak flows right out the water. The father, boy, I work smarter and harder. My style got a restraining order, don't bother. I charter unseen territories in order to push it farther than you that ever thought. I caught a lot of murder charges, turn artists to martyrs. When I rocked out,
I would have liked to start buying Ripple now. I wouldn't want to lose 2.7. If I like Ripple, I would start buying on. Sure. Nah, bro, you don't do like Tix ne. I will always like use my the projection I have for Ripple ne. I will always use the projection I have for Ripple based on what they said. Doesn't matter how long it takes. As long as price gets there, you know, which I know inevitably price will get there once that mass adoption takes place. So say for instance, right, 1 XRP to USD, right? So based on the agreed price, they say $10,000, right? Oh damn. Oh, okay, damn, I miscalculated. Damn, I need a calculator. I'm doing a damn calculator. Okay, nee, so here's what I told people, nee. So Ripple is currently let's say $3, right? Damn, how do I make this thing? Woo! I don't have to use the Google calculator. Okay, so let's say you have $100 divided by 3 and you buy Ripple with it. That means you will have 33 coins. So 33 times $10,000. Ooh. $10,000. That is $333,000. So let's say times 18 for the exchange rate. That's about 6 mil. So think about it, man. Like the way I see it, making such a small investment for that return, long term, doesn't matter how long it takes. You know, I feel that's a good return on your investment. I feel it's a good return on your investment. Almost was a stream. Great to have you back, Jeff. Hey, Timothy. Happy to be here, man. Happy to be here. Happy to be here. Here's the thing, Tix, ne? Here's the thing, Tix. And I'll always say this, bruh. I will say this. People also thought Bitcoin wouldn't reach $10,000, bro. Remember that, bruh. People also said Bitcoin wouldn't reach $10,000. And mind you, back then, there was no support for Bitcoin. Big banks actually support Ripple. Have you seen Tix, ne? Do you know also, ne? I'll give you some more proof that Ripple is working on something that the people have no idea what they're working on. Tix, the thing is, ne? You can talk about market dynamics, we can talk about all these things, we can talk about supply and demand, we can talk about poverty, we can talk about all these things, ne? It doesn't change the fact that Ripple is gonna be the precursor to the new world order. Like the thing is, bro, we can, like, bruh, I can argue with you about it, I can debate you on it, you know. Like, the only thing I have to say to people who don't believe in Ripple is like, it's fine, you know, you don't have to invest in it, man. But when the time comes, bro, when the time comes, I don't want to be the guy to be like, I told you so, you know. That's my thing. Like I said, Brune, if you look at, yeah, bruh, like, I don't want to go down a rabbit hole with it. This is like, it's deeper, bro. This is deeper than investing, bruh. This is deeper than investing. This is why it's the only coin I would invest in. Ripple is the only coin I would invest in. Look at this. What do you call that thing? What do you call that thing, man? What do you call that thing? What do you call these vans? Where is it? Where is it? See, if you search these things, you won't see it, but let me show you guys something. They are already moving the wealth. I have proof of it. Why? Show me one other cryptocurrency. That has this. Dylan.
Benjamin Button, cold flows, reverse time to find deliveries good as mine. You gotta search primes. I'm scaling heights.
I've made a good amount of my trading XRP. Price with 3 but if price with 10k, the market cap would be 596 trillion. And if it is only 4 trillion. You see, Tix, that's why I say, bro, we can talk about market dynamics and all these things, but if people don't understand what's gonna happen to Ripple, you see all that, you see the market cap you're talking about there, you see how big the world's economy is. Bruh, when this new system comes, that money has to be injected into something. That something, that mark of the beast, this system that's gonna lead to that, bro, it's gonna be Ripple, bruh. Who did I send this thing to? I sent the video to someone on this
age of 14. Jermaine is no king if that means I gotta dig up dirt and pay the whole team of algorithm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing on social media, competing for your favorable memes to be considered best to live and rest. The way to boost things. I understand the thirst of being first that made them both
where
swing,
is it,
protect
man?
their legacies. So lines got
But I'm gonna
crossed,
find that
perhaps
video for you now.
friends went to war, I walked away with all they blood on me. Now some will discredit me, try wipe away my pen.
I've heard of XRP cult speak of something like this for 10 years.
My dog texted
And
me
there's
my shared
Foucault.
words. He said to me, if you
That's true, Tix. It's true. Nothing has manifested yet. The same way those same people talking about that for the last 10 years, for the last 20, 30 years, are the same people who's warning about us about a new world order and mark of the beast. You see, Tix, I'll make a very good example of this. I might receive a lot of hate for what I'm gonna say now. Bruh, look at what happened in COVID. All of us, Tix, including you, including me, all of us, we bowed to the government. We bowed to the government. Do you know why? They flexed their authority on us with their masks and things like that. Hence I say, if a change like this must come, none of us will be able to deny it, bro. This is why I say, Brian, like we can debate about it and things like that, but it's not gonna change how I feel about it. If anything, like I honestly pray that like you eventually see that you see what I'm talking about. But like I'm at a point where like I don't have to convince anyone about it. You know, also you know what takes people can make money. You could have made how much money trading, whatever pay. You see all these other guys who are traders, some business owners who are millionaires and so forth. Revelation says, bro, when this new world order comes, doesn't matter if you young or old, rich or poor, you will bow to the system, bruh. So this system that we speak of, bro, when it comes, bruh, when it comes, I want to show you this video, man, of this truck. Show me one crypto that is doing this. How do I download this thing? Why can't it download? Where's the video?
Yeah, I'm finna get up in it, feeling independent, feeling like a boss. Roll a little something, smoke a little something, kick back and then floss. Chief in that indica, tell my anxiety to get lost. Fuck a pill, only numb the pain, man, you know how much that shit costs. I ain't talking about your pocket, no, I am only talking about the mind. When the cannabis combined with the brain,
Let me show you. Let me show you why I say Ripple is up to something. And the public will not know about it because they would not let the public in on it unless you know. It's gonna be the greatest transfer of wealth the world has ever seen. here. Where is this thing now? Check this out. Check there. Check there. Show me one crypto. Show me one crypto. Show me one crypto with a cash in transit van. Show me one crypto that has a cash in transit van that is moving money from bank to bank. Hence I say, ne, all these assets we speak of, all these market caps, whatever, all this money, when the new system is implemented, that money is simply going to be transferred and put onto a new system. Hence, ne, think of the markets. Think of the markets, ne? The market has a value. You see here on the right side of your chart. You see on the right side of your chart that shows you your levels, ne? If there was no liquidity in that market would be at zero. Hence, ne, if you study what's gonna happen, ne, the markets are going to crash before a new system is introduced. How would these markets crash? How would these markets crash? Huh? What's gonna happen to that liquidity? That liquidity is gonna disappear from that market. And who's gonna come to the rescue? The governments. They are gonna find some way, somehow, to create new liquidity or to fix things. But the thing is, this is exactly what they mean by that thing of like, you will not be able to buy or like, this shit goes deep, man. This shit goes deep. I will honestly say this to people, ne? Firstly, if you have not met any Freemasons, ne, who constantly attend the ceremonies, the Freemasons who actively work within your towns, if you have not spoken to any of these people, I'm not talking about, oh no, my father was a Freemason. I'm talking, because usually if you've met a real Freemason, if you've met a real occultist, I will always say this, ne? Hence I tell people, I was gone for a reason. Do you know why? I had to detach from this world. I've been trying to tell people this for since 2018. I've been trying to tell people about the purpose of this thing called life. And I really want you guys to hear me out when I say this, ne? Like I've said now in the beginning, we can debate about things all we want. We can debate about things all we want. But then nothing changes the fact that, ne, we're all gonna die. We are all gonna die. There's only one Savior, Jesus Christ. You can believe what? Trust me, Sticks, I was also there. You would know, bro, how I spoke about shrooms. Until my experience lately. There is a reason why God didn't want Adam and Eve to have knowledge. There was a reason why God said, don't eat from that tree. Because look where it led us. Look at the world we live in. All because that happened, ne? Because they became aware of right and wrong. Here we are, ne? Then we grow up, our parents teach us what right and wrong is. And then we still feel like now we have to go find out what right and wrong actually is. Then we go through life and we catch on certain things, and we want to look back and be like, God, why'd you do this to us? But the matter of fact is, like, the truth has been in front of our eyes this whole time. Jesus came here, he said it to us. He literally said it to us. Like, you have to detach. That was the point why Jesus came here. Like, Jesus understood that he was not the human body. This is just a vessel, and like, your soul is something else. Hence, for instance, the man rose from the dead and he disappeared. That is transcendence right there, Tix. That is true. That is true transcendence. Tix, I will say it again. You can say a ripple to 10,000 is fucked, you can say that. That is completely fine, bro. That is your opinion on it. That is your opinion on it. But remember what I've told you. The highest form of ignorance is to reject something you know nothing about. If you have not read the documents from the banks, go to your bank, Absa, FNB, Nedbank, Capitec, African Bank, what's the other thing? Sasfin, Bank Zero, Time Bank. All of them know about Ripple. All of them know. So this is why I say we can debate about whatever this like it's fine, bro. Like you can believe whatever you want to believe about Ripple, My thing is just Tix, I don't want you to close your mind. It's not really your opinion though. You've done your research on simple logic, so it's really not possible. That's fair enough. Still your opinion though, because maybe the research we do is all different. Even this thing I'm saying now, maybe it's my opinion. But fair enough. Let's see, bruh. Kom eens zien wat gaan gebeuren. But let's do each other a favor. When I talk about my Ripple, and where I wanted to go, don't tell me about it's not gonna go there. The same way, if you tell me that if you want to invest in Bitcoin and you expect the next number, I would tell you, oh no, that's unrealistic because it's Bitcoin. You see, it's the exact same thing. Nah, bro. That's not facts, bro. That's not facts. Have you read the ISO 2022? If you've read that, then you would know the point with Ripple, and you would know Bitcoin, all these things were just a precursor for adoption.
They murking kids. They murder kids here. Why you think they don't talk about it? They deserted us here. Where the fuck is Matt Lauer at? Somebody get Katie Couric in here.
One thing I've learned, Dixney, like over the past few months, is I don't need to convince anyone anything. I don't need to do that. Like I've said, bro, you can invest in whatever you want to invest in. I wouldn't tell you, no, your investment wouldn't go to that price, because I will simply say Bitcoin is nothing. Bitcoin doesn't exist. Bitcoin is backed on illusion. So how is it at that market cap? Why is it there? You see, I can also say that, bro. The same way, like, people can be like, oh, why would Ripple go there? It's the exact same thing, bro. It's the exact same thing. That's the thing, bro. You can offer a new, better solution than Ripple, but if you're not part of that club, then you're not gonna be in it, and your thing won't be used. That's the thing you don't understand, Tix. That's the thing I understand. Everything that's gonna happen in the future, everything that's happening in the stock market, isn't because of what we are doing as the public. It's because there is powers that be, bruh. There's powers that be that moves these markets. And the thing is, you can deny that as well, but then I will say, then prove it to me. Prove it to me. show me how we can all come together, ne? And then I will say this for instance, ne? I always say the market is moved by powers that be behind the curtains. Ne? And people would debate me and say, oh no, Jevon, there's no such thing as a magic man moving the market. And I would say, okay, ne? Then prove it to me. Get all the people in the world together who trade, ne? And let's all take a trade together. That will be my challenge to you. Get people together and basically let's take a trade all together and let's see what happens to the market. For instance, let's short the market. Let's crash a market like the powers that be do. Let's crash a market. We don't invest into it like we crash it. We try and crash it like they do. Ne? You would see, bro. It's impossible to it's almost impossible to do that for an individual. So the exact same thing that I'm trying to do by showing everyone that there is someone that actually moves the market, it becomes like impossible. So no one will believe me on that. But once again, like I've said, Brune, like we can have a debate about this all we want, ne? But like I've said, bro, like that mindset, bro, for me it shows that you haven't looked into, like you only look at the physical world, bro. We battle not against flesh and blood, bro, but against powers and principalities. This is why, bruh, I say, ne, if anything must happen, Tex, ne, this is the point I'm trying to make. We should not get in, bro. And this is my point, bruh, why I say you shouldn't be close-minded to what I'm saying. The same way, ne, the government told us in COVID, ne, stay in your houses, you're not going anywhere, you are wearing masks. The same way the government flexed their authority on us then, ne, the same way, Brune, when shit hits the fan eventually, when the markets crash, the exact same thing's gonna happen again. And then, Brane, I can guarantee you, bruh, you won't be talking about market dynamics. I can guarantee you that, bro. So, my argument is, bruh, it's not about markets. It's not about market caps. It's about what is inevitable and what's going to happen. You're right, I don't live my life walking around the world's going to end. Just this is a waste of time. Yeah, it's fine. You don't have to do that, bro. You can enjoy your life in the moment. But just remember, bruh, that this life that you live in, even though that you think that the world, even though you don't think that the world's going to end, remember one thing, Tex, that your life is going to end at some point. All of our lives will end at some point. And all the things that you care about in this world, meaning that attachment to money, that attachment to material things, that attachment to, how can I even put it, like not being willing to go out and actually look at what scripture says what we must do. Then it's like, that's completely on you, bruh. Then live your life, bro. Don't think about the end times. Make your money, bruh. Make your money, bro. Make your money. But please don't be negative regarding what I believe the vision God has given me and the things I need to talk about. Because like I've said, Tix, say something like COVID happens again and markets crash, and say it crashes to the point this time where a new economic system is introduced. Let's see what happens to your market caps, bruh. Now, I'm not being negative, Tix. It's because, like, you're not hearing what I'm saying. It's like you are so fixated on market caps and market dynamics. You are not. It's like you have forgotten. It's like you have forgotten what the Creator has warned us about. I don't think you realize how close we are to the end of the world, actually. Not the end of the world, but I don't think you realize how close we are to a new world order. Where all this money you have right now, bro, if it's not part of this new system, it will be worthless. So that's why I say, like, you know, debating you is like kind of like, it's not even worth it, bro. Because you're not getting it, bro. You're not getting what I'm saying. You know, I'm not being negative, bro. Like, you just don't get what I'm saying. Like, for instance, Brane, if I was Jesus sitting here right now, ne, and I was speaking to you about, hey, Tix, like, yeah, bro, like, yeah, we can make money and all that, but you have to be mindful, bruh, that, like, when the New World Order comes in Revelation, it states there that money will be worthless. Are you gonna tell Jesus, like, yeah, but I've done some research on it and it's like, that's not gonna happen, and so forth? Are you gonna say that? That is the point I'm making. I'm talking about the New World Order as something that, like, has been spoken about way before you have been born, I have been born. Something that's been predicted thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago. And now we are here today in this day and age, and look where the world is going. And we still think that we really think God's gonna sit back and just sit and be like, look at all these people, like, they enjoy sinning. We've been enjoying this sin. We've been living in sin, like, we enjoying it, like we are so fixated on worshipping money that we are not worshipping God, we are worshipping mammon. You know, like, that's how deep this stuff goes. That's how deep this stuff goes. Like, some people think they worship God, but they worship money. Like that's how deep this stuff goes. And some people wouldn't realize that until something must happen, or, you know, this is why, like I've said, I've been gone for a while, and I know I'm gonna lose a lot of people for the things I say moving forward, and that's completely fine. Dixney, you see, that's the thing. I never said you worship money. I never said you worship money. I said in general. I said in general where the world is going to. Why would you feel I said you worship money? You see the thing about our minds is we only feel attacked on things that the ego feels like when you attack you personally. So if that is how you feel, bro, and you feel like I've said that you worship money, maybe you must have some self-reflection on yourself, Tix. Nah, Tix, if I dinge verkeerd, bruh, I think you must have a look in the mirror, bro. I think, bro, like, you must really go look at the things I'm talking about to have a good understanding what I'm saying. Because, bruh, I've been where you at. Where I feel the same way. People say things like this, and I'm like, but I don't worship money. So, and then they're just talking in general, but I feel that way. So it's not an attack for you, bro. Like, you feel that way. Like, I'm like, bro, like, if I was still the old Jevon that used to come on stream and, like, you know, I would have acted out, and I know the truth now, bro. Ik weet wat die waarheid is. And the same way, like, people will be like, hey, Jevon's crazy. It's the same way how people deny, like, for instance, certain things about what's meant to happen. Dus hoekom hulle sê nie almal gaan inkom, jy weet. So, yeah, bro, I never said that you worship money or anything like that. I said the fact that, like, we are willing to defend money and, like, the things, the way the world is going to. Like, you are so fixated on what you are saying, you are blinded by what my message is. My message is, bro, end times, new system, ripple. That is my message. I don't care what people say about Bitcoin and market caps and whatever. I know for a fact that the markets will crash. A new system's gonna come. A new world order will be introduced. A new money system will be there. It will either be Ripple or something else. But if it's Ripple, I'm gonna be on the right track. And if it's not, then I'm not. You know. But at least, Brane, I'm not gonna sit back and just be like, oh no, that will never happen. That will never happen. You see, Tixney, that's exactly why I say you need to go do some research, bruh, if you think we'll be living off the land. So Tix, tell me something quickly. If the world had to end now, say right now, markets crash, exchanges close, brokerages close, shops are closed, banks are closed. Can you live off the land right now? And if you can live off the land right now, Tixne, how long will you survive off the land? Do you plant vegetables? Do you have cattle? Do you have all these things set in place to protect yourself and your family already? It's easy to say we will live off the land. Tix, I'm asking you a specific question, bruh. Like, you see, this is why I say, Brune, this is why I say you're not listening to what I'm asking, bruh. We can debate, ne, Tix, ne? Tix, look here, ne? Let's do each other a favor, ne? If you're gonna debate about this, ne? Let's at least answer each other's questions properly. Everyone says, yeah, we'll live off the land. Okay, then go live off the land right now. Live off the land right now. Show me you can go live off the land right now. Go off grid right now. Sorry, Shano. Welcome, man. I did see your message there, but this is the thing why I say, Tix, bro. I can guarantee you, Tix. Ek kan jou guarantee vandag, nee. Ek kan jou guarantee no, brah. You cannot go live off the land right now just like this. I can guarantee you that, Tix. Whether you guys have been planting some vegetables and have some cattle and have a farm, that cattle, that farm won't sustain you for longer than a few months or a few years. Never mind when people start scavenging for food. It's easy to say we will live off the land, bruh. But how prepared are we, Tix? Verstaan jy my punt? This is why I say, bro, like, if you wanna, like, this is why I say, the message I have now is to have people thinking about what's coming. Remember, before it rained and Noah built his ark, no one believed him. Onthou dit, Tix. Onthou dit. I'm not trying to be a smart ass or anything. I just don't want people to have a closed mind, based on what our Creator has said will happen and what we must do. Dis wat my seer maak, bra. Tix. Het maak my eintlik seer dat ons moet so, dat ons hier by die punt is. Because it's like, bro, like, you know, ons altyd weet, bra, geld is nie alles, bro. There's so many more important things that we need to focus on. But money controls all of us. There's a reason why everyone's here on the stream. There's a reason why we all got into trading. Because we all need money. We all need money. Now, if we didn't, now here's the thing, Netix, you felt attacked now. Now, when I said we worship money, Tix, we all worship money, bro. Ons allemaal worship geld, bruh. Think about this. Guys, chat, tell me if I'm wrong, Apart from Jason, Fix99, Shano, who else is in the chat? Anyone in the chat, tell me if I'm wrong. Sia Peasy, say me if verkeerd is. Franco, tell me if I'm wrong, We spend more time in our day trying to make money than we spend time with God. En jy wil vir my sê ons worship die geldie. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys. We spend more time doing our, think of a 9 to 5, This is exactly also why, like, a job is called a job. So you can suffer like Job did in the Bible. Hence, English, we spell, English is magic. Hence why it's a worldwide language. Easier to control people, easier to cast spells on us with the media. Hence, it's called broadcasting. Like I said, bruh, this shit goes so deep, This goes so deep. If you haven't done a day of research on the things I speak about, if you haven't spent a day researching the account, never mind at least spending a day with someone in the account who's actively worshipping Satan. And you hear it directly from the horse's mouth. Why do you guys think I took a break from streaming and stuff like this? Look at what's happening in the industry. Look how many friendships fall apart because of money and greed and jealousy, because of material things. And you think this is what God wants for us? This is why I took a step. This is why I stepped away from everything for a while. Ask Nico where I went to. Nico, if Nico's in the chat, I want to thank that man for being in my life the last few weeks. I want to thank Nico for being in my life in the last few weeks. That man, like, he has been able to send to me with God so much, where it's like, Jevon, like for once, Jevon, just think of yourself, bro. Focus on yourself. Fuck everyone else. Sorry for my language, guys. Like I said, I still sin. I'm not perfect. Maar ek probeer, is frustrerend, is frustrating to talk about these things, and no one listens, man. Because we are all blinded by the world. Do you know why we're so blind by the world? Because we need to worry about the next paycheck. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. We are all just worried about the next paycheck. And we're not worshipping money. Nico literally told me, Jevon, take a step back, focus on yourself, and come back when you're ready, bro. Come back when you're ready. I see I got stopped here on Crash 300. Sorry, Shano, man. I actually meant to get back to you there. Your gaming chair is perfect, bro. How much was it? It's actually on special right now at the moment. You can actually get it here on... so you search Fine Living macro gaming chair. I spelled gaming wrong. Chaming. I spelled Marco, not macro. Damn, Jev. So this is the one I got. Fix 9 and EU. Oh, EU broke. Okay, I'll wait for it a bit. Oh, ik zal gaan een beetje wacht mee aan. I'll wait a bit. I'll wait for some structure to form again in the 1 minute. I want to see something like this happen, man. Something like this. If they can do this, pull back, hit this, then it's like, then it will be good. It'll be great. So yeah, it's currently on special. So you'll save like 900 rand. How much did I save? I saved 900 rand. Yo, like, I won't lie, like, check here and there, like, look here and there. I felt like a kid on Christmas, like, check this out. So, can you see the lights? Damn, you can't see the lights. Can you see the lights? Oh, can you see the lights? So you have options, like you can make it pink, blue, yellow, red, green, purple. You can also make it white. That's also pretty dope. And you can set it on auto. What's very cool about this also, like there's a certain, so you can set it on like certain, you can even slow it down and set, so you'll see there. You can slow down the speed, so you'll see like it will change like. Are you gonna change? Oh, no, I'm wrong. My bad, man, my bad. So, sorry, you can set down the speed. That's the wrong thing. So you see it like it goes slower, slower. Ooh. And you can speed it up and you can go like, yeah, ne? It's a cool one. I like this one. Okay, you can't really see, but like it. Okay, I think it's okay. You'll actually see if I come back a bit. So you'll see like here, ne? Like here. It like collects the. Can you see it? Can't really see it, but like it's like a build up, and then it's like and also same thing, like you can like go slower, and it's very cool. I won't lie, I like it. I like it a lot. Spot is on my setup to upgrade away, bro. Yeah, so the next thing I want to get is Cougar Armor Elite Gaming Chair Orange Mine. Just see, that thing sounds expensive, man. Yo, that thing sounds hella expensive. Damn. Damn. Yo, man, this is probably like, you probably have aimbot when you play on this thing, eh? Your aim is in je skiet, bro. Yo. Nah, I won't lie, this looks dope. This looks really dope. The thing is, like, also for me, like, I can't get such an expensive chair. I have to buy nappies and stuff. I have to buy nappies and stuff, bro. Bro, like, investing into your setup is one of the best things you can do, man. Like, it's really like, I literally feel like a child every time I get something. I feel like a little baby. Sorry guys, man. I don't mean to get so upset when I talk about these things. It's like, it's just, man. Yeah, man. You know, like, people don't realize the things I've been through and like the things I've seen, and they think like this is a game. They think Satan is just an action. They maybe think Satan's an action figure, maybe a cartoon, a guy that's maybe just thrown. And man, Satan's smart. Satan's really smart. I actually, like, it's gonna sound messed up, It's gonna sound messed up, I actually respect Satan. I respect that, man. Do you know how smart you must be to manipulate billions of people for thousands of years? And while doing that, you convince people that you don't exist. I feel the greatest trick Satan has ever pulled was convincing everyone that he doesn't exist. And it's not a red man with some horns, a spiked tail, and a pitchfork. The devil can come as the things you always wanted. Can come in the form of a woman, in the form of money, in the form of a house, in the form of a car, in the form of a friend, in the form of... Yo! Life is deep. Life is deep. Let's someone play that song. My music is gone.
The YouTube music app
Let's
can
play that
sense
song.
what you like from the moment you open the app.
Get onto the toilet again quickly,
Try
guys.
1 month
It's almost 5
free of
o'clock.
charge.
Damn. I need to make a withdrawal. I need to make a withdrawal quickly. Baby needs some nappies. Hey guys. Hey guys. Let me tell you guys something. Hey. Okay, no, I can't say that. Yo. But I want another baby. Shoo. I want more kids now. I want 2 more kids. I want another girl and a boy.
I once knew a nigga whose real name was Willie.
Let's hope Michaela's watching the stream, so like, you know, wink wink.
Being the illest hustler that the world ever seen. He used to fuck movie stars and sniff coke in his dreams. A corrupted young mind at the age of 13. Nigga never had a father and his mom was a fiend. She put the pipe down, but for every year she was sober. Her son's heart simultaneously grew colder. He started hanging out, selling bags in the projects, checking the young chicks looking for hit and run prospects. He was fascinated by material objects, but he understood money never bought respect. He built a reputation cause he could hustle and steal, but got locked once and didn't hesitate to squeal. So criminals he
chilled with didn't think he was real. You see, me and niggas like this have never been equal. I don't project my insecurities on other people. He fiended for props like addicts with pipes and needles, and so he felt he had to prove to everyone he was evil. A feeble-minded young man with infinite potential, the product of a ghetto-bred capitalistic mental. Coincidentally, dropped out of school to sell weed, dancing with the devil, smoked until his eyes would bleed. But he was sick of selling trees and gave in to his greed. Everyone trying to be trife, never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So Billy started robbing niggas, anything he could do to get his respect back in the eyes of his crew. Starting fights over little shit up on the block. Stepped up to selling mothers and brothers the crack rock. Working overtime for making money for the crack spot. Hit the jackpot and wanted to move up to cocaine. Fulfilling the Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain. Tired of the block niggas treating him the same. He wanted to be major like the cutthroats and the thugs. But when he tried to step to him, niggas
hey guys, I'm gonna have to go now. It's almost 5 o'clock. And I need to phone my brother. And oh yeah, someone also asked something in the chat earlier. Sorry guys, man, I missed so many messages. CFPZ, I missed the blood moon. Unfortunately, I was a little bit too late. I forgot about it. And Caleb, the case of my uncle. We are still looking for my uncle. My uncle's still missing. It's almost been 4 weeks now. But we have some leads, so hopefully that works out very soon. But yeah.
Everyone trying to be trife, never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. They drove around the project slow while it was raining, smoking blunts, drinking and joking for entertainment, until they saw a woman on the street walking alone, 3 in the morning, coming back from work on the way home. And so they quietly got out the car and followed her, walking through the projects. The darkness swallowed her. They wrapped their shirt around their head and knocked her on.
But hey guys, that's gonna be my cue to go. I'm gonna keep holding this trade. I'm so good on it. So good on it. So I'm gonna keep holding it. We'll see how it plays out. With a nice entry on it, but yeah, but I'll see you guys again tomorrow morning for London session, and again for New York session. Much love, guys. Much love. See you guys tomorrow morning.
Stomped on the bitch till he broke in the jaw. Them dirty bastards knew exactly what they were doing. They kicked her until they cracked her ribs and she stopped moving. Blood leaking through the cloth. She cried silently, and then they all proceeded to rape her violently. Billy was made to go first, but each of them took a turn, ripping her up and choking her until her throat burned. Her broken jaw mumbled for God, but they weren't concerned. When they were done and she was lying bloody, broken and bruised, one of them niggas pulled out a brand new 22. They told him that she was a witness for what she'd gone through, and if he killed her, he was guaranteed a spot in the crew. He thought about it for a minute. She was practically dead, and so he leaned over and put the gun right to her head. I'm falling and I can't turn back. I'm falling and I can't turn back. Right before he pulled the trigger and ended her life, he thought about the cocaine with the platinum and ice, and he felt strong standing along with his new brothers. Cocked the gat to her head and pulled back the shirt cover, but what he saw made him start to cringe and stutter, cause he was staring into the eyes of his own mother. She looked back at him and cried cause he had forsaken her. She cried more painfully, and when they were raping her, his whole world stopped. He couldn't even contemplate. His corruption had successfully changed his fate, and he remembered how his mom used to come home late, working hard for nothing, cause now what was he worth? He turned away from the woman that had once given him birth, and crying out to the sky cause he was lonely and scared, but only the devil responded cause God wasn't there. And right then he knew what it was to be empty and cold, and so he jumped off the roof and died with no soul. They say death takes you to a better place, but I doubt it. After that they killed his mother and never spoke about it. And listen, cause the story that I'm I'm telling is true, cause I was there with Billy Jacobs and I raped his mom too. And now the devil follows me everywhere that I go. In fact, I'm sure he's standing among one of you at my shows. In every street cipher listening to Little Thug's flow. He could be standing right next to you and you wouldn't know. The devil grows inside the hearts of the selfish and wicked. White, brown, yellow, and black color is not restricted. You have a self-destructive destiny when you're inflicted. And you'll be one of God's children that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So when the devil wants to dance with you, you better say never. Because a dance with the devil might last you forever.
Shopping in the range, I spending 160 while you even playing games. If you know you got a ops, you ain't even saying names. Only spending what's left over, you ain't even see the change. I started getting money, these niggas acting funny. Tap the shoulders of the guard, my repertoire's never bummy. Still grimy is, slimy is, good weed, what kind is this? In packs, spitting dope raps to fit inside a tiny disc. They don't know my kind exists, the one of one, the finest shit. Rare to sit and niggas speed it up and then rewind the shit. Always check them credits, who is better when the climate shifts. Architecting, that means you was seeing who behind this shit. Rubido had the Uber go straight to the diamond disc. Used to be pressed, now I'm pressed to get the flyest shit. Press got me fucked up, they wrote me off the highest cliff. Had to get fresh so they watch, know what time it is. Ballin', foggy game turned to alcoholic. Couple shots later, skinny light turning brawling. That's foreign. Still got Aussie money in my wallets. That ain't self-made, then tell me what you call it, boy. That a broken but a dab. I'm as hard of course, but shit is different when you black. Luxurious life, went with the pen and pad. No doubt we stick a move, I'm on the ass.